How's it going, guys? I've been traveling a lot lately with my husband Matthias, and I feel like I've sort of got the hang of this travel thing. I know a lot of you have been asking me to do my travel routine, so I thought that I'd share with you what I usually do the night before and the morning of to get prepared for the flight. Because airplanes are dry, dirty, gross. It's just an all-around awkward place to be. The night before, what I like to do is I like to prep my hair with using a really nice conditioner or hair mask to make sure that my hair holds the most amount of moisture that it possibly can. But if I don't do that, my hair is just staticky, frizzy, just really unpleasant. And the second thing I like to do is scrub all the nasties off of my skin. What I actually mean is exfoliate my skin. So I like to use Lush's Herbalism, which is actually a face wash, which is a mild exfoliator. All right, moving on to the day of. If you remember, I used to talk about Yes to Grapefruit's Exfoliating Scrub, and this is just a more concentrated version of that. What grapefruit essential oil does is try to make it so your skin doesn't produce as much oil as it normally does, and I have really oily skin. I find that by using a really good primer before getting on the plane helps to minimize the oil production on your face and the oxidation of your makeup, so it makes your makeup last a lot longer. So my look for when I go on the plane is really simple. I like to accentuate my brows because it just gives you a really strong look. Plus, I feel like it makes you look like you did a little bit more to your face than you actually did. Alright, I gotta cover up all these spots and I gotta make my skin kind of look somewhat normal, you know. I use matte makeup, a combination of BB cream and foundation, and I mix them all together because they never really have my color. So I'm just gonna put this on like normal. I just try and put on the minimum amount that will cover my spots, and then I just leave it. I try not to put a huge layer. I like to put a fair amount of finishing powder on just to limit the oil production and kind of make it look a little softer. I also like to use a blush or bronzer on the plane because if I'm not doing much to my eyes, I like the rest of my skin to pop. Of course, I'm going to need my cat eye. Depending on what you're doing after you get off the plane, you may be actually going somewhere and doing something, but you want to look good for pictures. So a cat eye is a good way to make it look like you are awake. So this is the trick for being on the plane. I don't put mascara on my bottom lashes because the mascara always falls and just makes you look like a raccoon. Moving on to my hair, I like to do a few things to my hair. To prep it, I like to add a little bit more moisture in the morning, especially toward my ends so they don't get all frizzy. So I like to use a little bit of argan oil or Moroccan oil or pretty much whatever you have on hand and just apply that to your hair. I find that when your hair is curled or wavy or whatever, if it gets messy, it still looks okay. But if your hair is straight and it gets messy, it just does not look okay. So I'm going to be showing you guys two different hairstyles that I like to wear a lot while I'm traveling because they're easy, low maintenance, and they still look really cute in pictures if you're planning on taking them while you're traveling, which I would suggest you do because we all need some IG photos. So this is a fishtail braid that I'm putting toward the side of my hair, so it's a side fishtail braid. So you split your hair into two, and then you take a section from one side and combine it with the other, and then you take a section from the other side and then combine it with the other side. Does that make sense? So what I like to do with all my braids is try and fan them out a little bit. It kind of gives a different look to your braid. It kind of makes it look a little more romantic. And then you're pretty much done. A little bit of hairspray and you're good. Okay, so this is the second look. This is a much easier look than the first, is I like to have a high pony. Having your hair curled when you have a high pony makes your hair look a little bit, well, what's the word for it? Makes it just look good, pretty. So I like to back comb my hair a little bit, make it a little bit fuller than it normally was. Spray that with some hairspray, you know how I do. And then spray your hair to get rid of all the flyaways. I have a lot of flyaways. I got little tiny hairs. So this is the trick. Take a tiny clip and then clip it behind your ponytail. What this does is it keeps your pony from falling and always makes it look high. And there you go. My last tips and tricks. So while you're on the plane, to keep your face looking fresh, I use a few products. Always bring blotting sheets, just to get rid of excess oil. Then I like to use a refreshing spray just to refresh your look and add a little bit of moisture back to your face, because the plane can sometimes dry out your skin. Then after that's done drying, add a little bit more powder to finish your look off. thank you guys for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it and enjoyed seeing what I do to get ready for traveling. I don't know if it will work for you, but let me know down in the comments below one thing that you do to prepare yourself for travel. It could be anything, hair, skin, mental clarity, I don't know, whatever it is, put it down in the comments below because I am eager to know what those are. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, because there will be more videos like this coming your way very soon. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. When I travel, I don't like to carry a big tote bag or a big purse or anything like that. I like to carry a backpack. You can carry a lot more stuff in it, kind of like don't even know that it's there. If it gets heavy, it's on your back. It's not really gonna like hurt your shoulders all that much.